Today, I want to talk about how to make your rented apartment finally feel like home. Hi everyone, welcome to Lifestyle C. It's Sungeun. I'm an interior designer and I create videos about poetic interior design and lifestyle. As an interior designer, I've done many renovation projects for other people. However, for some reason, I've only been living in rentals so far. I understand what it feels like to be frustrated and why you may stop putting more efforts into making your home a place that represents who you are. I'm going to give you 10 tips on how to start making your place feel more like your home and how to stop feeling overwhelmed every time you move to a new place. So let's get started. First, don't choose a too specific decor style like Costa, glam, farmhouse, or French country style, because in reality, most rentals don't fit those styles, and rentals tend to have basic structures and finishing materials, so don't go too extreme. Also, you might not be able to bring those concepts to your next home, then you have to start from scratch again. In my opinion, there are certain design concepts that suit rentals better. For example, Scandinavian, soft minimalist, wabi-sabi, or travel home. However, I suggest you write down your own story that captures who you are and your needs. Make it complex and creative. Look within yourself and tell your story. Write it down, and you don't need to define your style in one word. I believe that designing a home should be more tailored for each person and their family. Once you find your story, set a beautiful color scheme. I recommend one cohesive color scheme throughout your home because it will be easier to move things around and get still a cohesive atmosphere. However, you can also have a slightly different color scheme for private rooms, for example, kids' rooms or bedrooms. Main and secondary colors could be neutral colors like white, beige, gray, brown, and then choose one or two accent colors from your favorite colors like blue, yellow, green, terracotta, etc. Also, you can go for a monochromatic color scheme such as different shades of gray and add a few black accents, or all white and beige tone colors and add a few brown tone accents. If you are not able to find a rental with your favorite flooring material, you can bring new colors with a large carpet. Ground a large carpet at your sofa area or bed area. My next tip is to stay simple. Declutter things and leave only things that you want to live with. Remember, you pay money for space to store those items. Also, don't take just-in-case items when you move. Make your life easier and give yourself less stress. I urge you to stop buying meaningless knickknacks from today on. I know that it's cheap, easy, and fun, and you get instant gratification. However, through my experience, I learned that it will eventually be wasting your time and money. I recommend you start buying practical yet aesthetic interior accessories such as vases, baskets, candles, etc. Don't shop all in one place and mix your shopping locations. As a renter, we surely need to get some affordable pieces such as a wardrobe from the large malls, but also discover more small brands and independent designers. Discover new design shops and brands from travels, Visit more local exhibitions, museum shops, or markets. Do some research on Instagram and thrift unique items. Etsy is one of my go-to places for great throw pillows and many more. Year after year, I believe more that our home doesn't need to follow trends. Consider investing on some good quality pieces such as classic design chairs and lamps. Those items will cost more at the beginning but stay with you for a long time and become a great focal point. Also, it's not so difficult to carry them when you move. They are timeless designs, and I think that there are good reasons why they've been loved for a long time. Learn about items, brands, and designers that you wanna invest in. Take your time and visit the showrooms where you can touch or try them. You can start small. For example, you can buy one chair now and you can get the same second piece after 1 year. That will always be there, and this is one of the reasons that I love classic designs. You should choose things smart. Invest in items that you can have in any places like chairs, lamps, and accessories, but stay in a budget for large pieces of furniture such as wardrobes, because it might not fit in your next apartment. If you can't afford some good quality items right now, then it's okay to get budget-friendly pieces. However, you could check some second-hand shops first. You don't need to get new temporary items. Painting is a very effective way to make your home feel like it's yours. You don't need to paint all the walls. Choose 1 or 2 point walls, or choose one small sized room. Of course, you need to put more effort to paint and repaint when you move out. However, it will make a huge difference, so give it a try. Light gray and beige will be great colors without too much risk. However, there are no limitations. You can go with the blue, moss green, or dust pink. If you wanna have a softer atmosphere, try lime wash paints. Lime wash colors come in various color arrangements from white to beige to gray to coral. They will bring beautiful textures and lived-in vibes into your home. Just keep in mind your color scheme and buy color samples and test them on the wall where you wanna paint. Colors look different depending on the light situations, so don't skip this process. Last but not least, add your personal touches. This step brings comfort into your home and sets your home apart from others. Art, books, music, and souvenirs from travels are great ways to express your personality. If you want to learn more about this topic, you can check this video here. I hope this video will give you some inspiration for your action plan to start building your home with unique stories and a long-term vision. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel, because now a new video is out every Saturday. I hope you have a great week and see you again. Bye!